If war breaks out in Asia, the Philippines may not fire the first shot, but geography doesn't ask permission. Between China and Taiwan, between Japan and the South China Sea, between American bases and contested skies, the Philippines stands exactly where wars usually pass through. The question is no longer if tension will rise, but whether the Philippines can stay out of it. Take a look at a map of East Asia. The Philippines isn't just a collection of islands, it's a corridor. To its north, Taiwan. To its west, the South China Sea. To the east, the vast Pacific routes used by American forces. And to the south, critical shipping lanes that feed global trade. Aircraft don't need permission from history to fly overhead. Missiles don't care about neutrality. And supply routes will always follow the path of greatest efficiency, not the best intentions. This is why for centuries, strategists have paid close attention to the Philippines. Not for its size or its military strength, but for one simple reason, its location. History has proven this time and again. The Spanish-American War, World War II, the Cold War bases at Clark and Subic. Over and over, global conflicts have passed through Philippine territory, often before Filipinos even had a chance to decide how they felt about it. Geography doesn't ask for consent, it just is. So can a country truly escape a destiny that's written on the map? The Philippines is a treaty ally of the United States, but this alliance is frequently misunderstood. Many believe it guarantees automatic protection, that in any crisis help will arrive immediately. The reality is far more complicated. The Mutual Defense Treaty is written in legal language, full of terms like armed attacks, consultations, and conditions. Alliances are written on paper, but wars are decided under immense pressure. For Washington, the Philippines is one piece of a much larger strategy focused on deterrence and access. For Manila, the alliance is both a shield and a heavy responsibility. And when protection comes with expectations, who gets to decide the cost? If a major conflict erupts in Asia, it probably won't start in the Philippines. It's much more likely to begin around Taiwan. Taiwan isn't just a political flashpoint. It's a global economic linchpin. The semiconductors made their power our modern world. Any disruption to the shipping routes nearby would send shockwaves across the entire globe. Geographically, the Philippines sits right on the edge of this tension. Air routes overlap, naval patrols intersect, and logistics flow through its waters. Even without direct involvement, the Philippines would feel the effects almost instantly, not necessarily through bombs, but through massive disruption. When supply chains tighten, who feels the pain first? The armed forces of the Philippines is modernizing. We see new aircraft, new radar systems, and new partnerships. But modernization is a slow process. Budgets are limited and training takes years. Meanwhile, conflicts escalate with terrifying speed. Neighboring countries operate advanced air defense systems and scramble jets daily. This doesn't mean the Philippines is helpless, but it does make timing absolutely critical. Modernization is measured in decades. Crises unfold in days. What happens when events move faster than our preparations? Modern conflict doesn't begin with a loud explosion. It starts with confusion. Cyber disruptions, communication outages, and waves of disinformation. The markets react, fuel prices spike, and trade slows to a crawl. None of this looks like a traditional war, until suddenly it does. For a country so dependent on imports, remittances, and open sea lanes, even small disruptions can have massive consequences. The most dangerous battlefield today might be the one we don't even recognize as a battlefield. What if the war starts and most people don't even notice? Many nations say they prefer neutrality, but true neutrality isn't a passive stance. It requires leverage, unity, and credibility. History shows that small states caught between great powers are rarely consulted. They are pressured. Their choices narrow and their options disappear. Not making a choice is still a choice, and it carries its own profound risks. Major conflicts often begin with a simple miscalculation, a misread radar blip, an aircraft intercepted too aggressively, a split-second decision made with incomplete information. Modern air power compresses time. Where diplomacy once bought days, military systems now operate in seconds. This is why awareness is so crucial. Not panic, not fear, but clarity. The Philippines doesn't need to seek conflict, but it cannot afford to live in denial. Preparedness is not a provocation. Awareness is not alarmism. The real danger is silence. As power continues to shift in azure skies, the question is no longer whether change is coming. The question is whether the Philippines will understand it in time. In our next episode, we'll confront an uncomfortable truth. Why does the Philippines always seem unprepared, no matter who is in power? Why do crises always feel like a surprise? Subscribe and follow our channel, because history doesn't repeat itself loudly. It repeats when people stop paying attention.